sample my songs unless you strong. Bicep emojis in the group chat. 5 sets of herpes don't disturb me.
We've heard of sleeping with the fishes. We're about to fight with the fishes here at the Atlantis. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
Time for our tale of the tape. Up first, Slugger, and they will have a power advantage here. And across the ring from him, Rocky Marciano. And you can see one of these fighters is older than the other. They'll meet as heavyweights.
We'll be talking about this fight for years to come. This is one of those classic fights that everybody wants to see.
Here we have Slugger from the United States of America. They are the SCI and WBO champ, coming off a knockout victory in their last fight. Rocky Marciano from the United States of America. They are the WBC and IBF champ. Their last fight, they scored a spectacular knockout win.
I'm so excited for this fight. There is no nonsense here.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the United States of America. Wearing the red trunks with red trim. Here is the current SCI and WBO World Champion, the Slugger. Fighting out of the blue corner from the United States of America. The current WBC and IBF Champion of the world, the Brockton blockbuster, Rocky Marciano.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings.
So, all the talking's done. Now, let's get down to action.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be two that we're talking about. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. Punch, counter punch. He threw a punch and just got countered. These punches coming from every angle. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. There's a counter shot. A big whiff with the right hook. This is a historical moment. Not many boxers get to 50 fights. An absolute warrior. They stop the hook there. A real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Swing and a miss with that jab. We may be in for a short fight. This fighter, an absolute animal. Look at the KO percentage. Hold on to your seats, folks. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Nice counter. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. This is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round. What do we expect to see here in round two? Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. And Slugger has been dropped. He caught him with that body shot, and it froze him in his... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
Should have looked at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling you to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner. Somehow, get to the end.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Rocky Marciano was supposed to be the one knocking this guy. Oh, do you believe this? Rocky Marciano is down. As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
Got knocked down but didn't stay down. Once again showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
Got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it, because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in a round.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Both men getting... The bell rings and we start the third. We had not one but 2 knockdowns in the previous round as both of these fighters went to the canvas.
2 knockdowns in the same round to both fighters. They got to think like a goldfish. Forget after 10 seconds. They got to be smart.
Is off the charts. That counter punch caught him clean. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This boxer is a real hook specialist. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. Both men step back for just a moment. A perfect counter shot. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Nice idea with the hook, but that's blocked. Rocky Marciano in trouble. Oh, do you believe this? Rocky Marciano is down! And it's a one-hitter quitter. What a knockout shot. Let's take another look.
That's lights out right there.
Not over till it's over, but that... Here we go to the 4th round. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
No doubt the career is winding down. How many fights do they have left? Straight right just misses. Can't score with that jab. You know, we have to rank them as one of the best in their weight class. Show us something, Rocky. How are they still? He takes a knee, buys time, collects himself.
Best thing the fighter did, otherwise, you know what? Pride's going to get you knocked out.
Just missed with that hook. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Pretty dominant round there. There's the bell to start round 5. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Fighter has a very good win-loss record and will be tough to beat. Nice defense there, blocking the hook. Neither fighter willing to slow down. Left-handed jab doesn't quite... Did you see that? Stumbling around in potholes, in serious trouble. A much better game plan here.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Counter punches have to hurt. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? When are we going to see a jab from these two? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. The game plan is... Let's start the 6th. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Oh, do you believe this? Rocky Marciano is down! Cue up the replay takeaway machine. I have got to see that again.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
Many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
A knockout victory? That is, Todd, did you see the shot? That's not a knockout, that's an assassination. What a shot.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 6 rounds of boxing, your winner by knockout and the new undisputed champion, the Slugger.